Hey guys, this is Abhijit. So in our previous video we learned how to interact with frames and the elements available inside a frame. So in this video we will learn how to interact between different frames, how to switch between frames to frames, and how to interact the elements available in different frames. So for that let me create a new class and we will see how it goes. So let's name it as multi-frame demo. So here I am using the same demo application what I have created for our testing. So here we have two different frames. Inside the first frame we can see the checkboxes red, yellow, blue, orange, green and purple, and we have radio buttons IE, Mozilla and Opera. So I have one more frame. So there we have to select the gender, so that is male, female and don't want to disclose. These are the three radio buttons available in a different frame. So can we write a code like we will first come inside the first frame and we will interact with any of these checkboxes, then straight away we will write a line of code to navigate to the second frame and we will interact with the particular radio button available in the second frame. So it is not possible. So what we have to do is we have to write the code for first frame. We have to get into the first frame, we have to interact with the elements here, we have to switch to default content, that means we have to come back to the main page, then again we have to navigate to the frame 2, then we can interact with this particular values in the frame 2, particular elements, these radio buttons. So let's write the code and see how it goes. So first one is system.set property. We are going to use Chrome driver, then WebDriver equal to new Chrome driver, then I'm maximizing it and I'm providing the URL. So next is like we will get into the first frame, driver dot switch to dot frame. So we have ID property for our frame, so we will inspect it. So as you can see, this is the first frame and we have ID, so we can take it. Now we can interact with the elements available in the first frame. Driver dot find element by dot id dot click. So we are going to click on a particular uh, checkbox here. So let me get the ID of red here. So the ID is RC, so let's copy it. So now let's try to switch to the second frame and we'll try to interact with the available radio buttons, right? So what we have to do is driver dot switch to dot frame. So we'll see if we have any ID available there. So this is our second frame. So here we have ID IF2 and we will interact with the available radio button there. So we have ID for the particular radio button. So driver dot find element by dot ID. Dot click. So what we have done here is like we are switching to first frame then we are interacting with a particular checkbox there, then we are switching to second frame and we are trying to interact with the radio button available in the second frame. So let's run this piece of code and see. It should fail. The reason is, for interacting with multiple frames we have to first come back to the main page, then we can go back to the second frame. So let's see how it is going. So our application is launched, it clicked on red. So let's see whether it selected the radio button male here. No, it is not selecting the radio button male here. So what is the reason? So we are getting exception, no such frame exception. So it is not getting the frame if2 itself. So let's do one thing, driver dot switch to dot default content. So now what we are doing here is we are going back to the main page, then coming back to the second frame. So let me write that statement here. Interacting with first frame, going to main page, then again interacting with second frame. Right click and run this program once again. So in this instance it should be able to select the radio button male as well. So the application is launched now. It selected red and it selected male here on the second frame, and we don't have any errors on the console. So I hope you are able to understand the concept of navigating between frames. So if you have any queries, please do let me know. So thank you everyone for watching the video.